I gotta remember to look at this ball and not that ball. It's kind of freaky. It's freaking me out, man. Alright, check this out. The night-blooming lilies of Ashtar Nalith were the only witness to the slaughter of the 7 elven mages. Quietly they watched, their tender pale petals forced to bear the horrors, as steel found a home, decimating the entire barrage of elves. It had begun and ended, all nearly in the blink of an eye. Death had come to visit the elves as they walked through the safety of their homeland. Silently the flowers wept red tears. One more paragraph and I'll stop. Galadriel pulled heavily on the hilt of his ancient ornate longsword, dragging it from the chest of one disemboweled and broken foe. Blood pumped steadily from the wound caused by the final beats of the creature's dying heart. All around the ground was covered with the remains of the fallen elves. Blowing slowly away in the cool night wind towards the valleys of the towering mountains of Ephesia, mist rose gently off the warm liquid in the cold night air. Galadriel took a few moments to gaze over the carnage he had created here, like an artist appreciating his finished work or an addict savoring his high. 7 dead, their lives ended on the tips of his blades, with not as much as a scratch on his skin or a flaw to his armor. A wicked grin grew over the assassin's face. It was a widening, terror-filled smile no opponent had ever seen. They were all dead before it had made its first act. Emotion never ran high in Galadriel. Killing was the only time he showed expression of happiness. Death was his only pleasure, suffering his only passion. True love to Galadriel was found ebbing from life on the end of his sword. What do you think of that? Do you like that? You don't like it? That's from that first book I wrote. I really like the idea I had when I first started it, and I feel like the first few chapters are strong. They have their weaknesses, but I think I just need to move on and write something else. I've pretty much all but given up on writing. I have all these ideas ready to go. Like, I kid you not, if at the time, I think I said this before, I could probably bang out 6, 7, 8 novels, 2 or 3 non-fiction books, easily. I have so many ideas, and my head's, I feel like it's gonna pop sometimes, because I'm just like, I can't do everything I want to do. It's tough. It's hard sometimes trying to narrow down. Do I want to write a song tonight? Do I want to vlog tonight? Or is this podcasting or is this vlogging? I don't know. I've heard some people referring to it as podcasting. I see how old I'm getting. I don't know the terminology anymore. These young whippersnappers that they're ahead of their game. A lot of them. I work with an engineer. He's going to school to become an engineer. I think he's 20. It's so weird. He calls us sir and ma'am. I'm like, like he genuinely means it. He's just brought up that way. He's a wonderful kid. Great guy. I won't say his name because I don't know who knows him and who doesn't know him. But it's just funny working with somebody of that age and realizing you're so much older, like twice their age. It's tough being twice someone's age who you're working with. I think that's had an effect on me. You know what I love to do? One of my favorite things in life. This is such a minor thing, and I'm sure a lot of you like to do this too. You won't admit it. But, for example, glasses. You get that little easily to remove tag thing. I love taking those off. Is that weird? Because if it's weird, then I guess I'm weird. But a lot of times on keyboards or guitars, the pick guard, sometimes I'll leave it on a few months just because I just cherish the moment I can peel it off. I love that, and it looks brand new again and stuff. Yeah. That's one of the little things in life I enjoy doing. So if you get a new appliance or a new receiver or something, a remote control that needs that peeled off, and you hate doing that, I will take care of that. That's my service that I provide for free to the community here in Lynchburg and its greater surrounding area. I don't know. Thought I had something going there. It just fell in on me. But yeah, I was thinking about maybe reading my book on here. I don't know. And then I could extract the audio and do an audio book. It's tough though, like, to really read my whole book the way I'd like to read it, it would be like having to write it all over again, and I am just not ready to make that kind of commitment, I think. Because I'd have to edit it down, and, well, audio editing is a lot easier in my opinion. The minute you add in video, then you're in trouble. I gotta start lighting fires tonight. Would have been a good night to do a fire outside. I don't know about the wind, but man, it had cooled off tonight, but it was a nice day. Love the spring. I love real spring days. The days of spring that remind you of spring as a child. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. But I remember, like, the flowers coming up and smelling unbelievably good. Like, oh, everywhere you could smell honeysuckle or, like, lilacs or just whatever was growing in your yard. Like, even if it was just grass, like, you could smell it so much better. I know that is a weird thing to say, but honestly, like, do you remember that? Do you remember how that feels? Or, I mean, let's go back, like, 35 years. I mean, I'm almost 40 now. I'm on that road. We're all on that road together. Yeah. I think it was a fun night of storytelling. What do you think? I think we've shared some laughs together. That lady is still... I went back to Walmart today again 2 times. That's devilish. That's feeding the beast. And she was gone, so at least she wasn't still there. I don't know where she went, where she ended up, but I hope her day went up from there. That's all I gotta say about that. You know, I think it did. I feel like it did. I hope it did. Like I said, if you haven't watched it, go back and watch the empathy video. I think it's like 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 55 seconds or something. It was just a story I really wanted to share. I felt like, I don't know, if you have ever been there before, like, I don't know why. I just thought, I don't know. I think the universe pushes people in directions and moves hands and, I don't know, stuff. These are the most handy thing when you're dealing with cameras and mics and stuff. Right now, I'm like, it's too high. I needed to raise up. The funny thing is you guys don't realize this because, let me see. Yeah, you can see right to the edge where I go off. Mind you, I've got 2 monitors butted up like this. One of them's a little bit higher because it's a 21-inch. So I have the camera sitting in this little nook that I've created for it, and I've had to raise it up a little bit. I don't think it's too bad for what I'm getting, to be honest. And I've got my wonderful new mic here, so thanks for sticking by me tonight and listening to what I had to say, and listening earlier, and tuning in whenever you do tune in. Yeah, you make it all worth it, so keep up the good work and keep watching my videos. Yeah, let me know what you think of the audio and the video and this new little setup here, and if you think it's dumb and I should unleash the hell which is the rest of the office. I don't know. I'll probably go back and forth. It's nice though. It's a nice change. You know, you get used to seeing the same thing, and like when I look up now to look at the screen to just make sure that, you know, like I don't have like a dragon tearing forth from my forehead. Look at that. Da-na-na. I'm a block of corn. Okay. Probably should have signed off before I finished that. The block of corn. Really? Alright. Well, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, like I said. And if you think of different ways to make people smile, let me know. Maybe start carrying around business cards that just say smile. Just leaving them places. Is that annoying or is that helpful? I think it's helpful. I think if I picked up a nice, decent business card that just said smile on one side, and then you flipped it over and it was the information for this, I don't know. I'd check it out. It's a YouTube, so it's not like it's illegit. Just put a QR code on there. How many people use those, really? Like, if I see one and it's on something I'm interested in, I'll scan it just to... No, I don't. Sometimes I will. Not a lot, though. Oh my god. I think I just went on for a minute beyond, like, when I intended to stop this video. Jenga blocks. Carry a bag around with you, wherever you go. And if you get mugged, wham, you go back somebody, you know, or you want to have a quick, real easy game of Jenga, you can pull them out, of course. You need to balance a mic or, you know, raise a camera up, you know, half an inch or so. Boom, done. You don't have that bag with you, you're going to get beat up, and you're not going to be able to fix your problems. Jenga. It's the answer to everything. Alright, I'm going to go before I get even stupider. More stupids than that. Have a great night. I'm smiling, so I guess I accomplished something today.